What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a dream catcher read for the sign of Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, you guys are last but not least in group one zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay. Scorpio, hopefully you guys have had the chance to see the new reading out, which is right here and now. If you like, if you have, you can pretty much determine whether or not if this one kind of correlates with your previous reading. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. One from the top is for your energy. One from the bottom is for the person and or situation that you are currently dealing with or have been dealing with, okay, depending on when you catch this. And then one energetically from the middle. And just kind of give me a minute. These got my nails done. I've been growing my nails out and trying to get used to using them and getting these pulls out in the middle. So it takes me a little bit of time. My eyes are focused on what card I want, and it's hard to get them in there. Okay, so nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Okay, so to start, your energy is wow. Okay, at the 9 of Cups. Okay, Pisces energy. Okay, is where your energy is right now. Okay, or where you would like it to be. For some of you, okay, you are piggybacking off of, I believe, Leo's reading. Leo had the 9 of Cups, but it was in this placement here as the energy between their situation and themselves. Okay, so it's like reverting here. Okay, next, the situation and or person is at the Empress. Okay, this is feminine energy. Okay, of course, very beautiful energy here. This is either, of course, a person or situation that you are aiming for. Okay, lastly, the energy between the two of you is at the 6 of Wands, which is victory, fire energy, Leo. Okay, so this is your dream catcher read in the sense of this is possibly what you are dreaming of. Okay, Scorpios, being in your fellow water signs energy, which is Pisces here. 9 of Cups is talking about being fulfilled in a emotional sense. Okay, feeling accomplished with where you are in life right now as things have progressed or whatever it is that you've been working on. Okay, or this is what you are pursuing or dreaming for yourself, is to be in this place. Okay, very good place to be. Very again, very fulfilling, if you will. Okay, the situation and or person is Empress. Now for me, I associate it with earth energy, but not everyone does. You don't have to. The only reason why I do is because with this Empress there is a plethora of vegetation as far as like corn and all that stuff and wheat, which I find from the earth. The Empress is known as not just as a woman who gives birth. It's not just birth to a physical being, but it's more so the counterpart to the emperor. Okay, the birther of creativity. Okay, of nurturing. Very fruitful, if you will. The Empress is. Okay, this Empress is holding a baby that is glowing. Okay, so she's obviously already birthed something into this situation. Okay, he or she, get in where you fit in. Okay, but it's definitely feminine energy. Okay, that we all have. And so maybe this is a particular person that you have been dreaming about that is that empress to you, or it is something that you are now desiring, okay? In the sense of you have almost everything that you need except for this one particular person, okay? And it could be for some of you Scorpios that it's a dream of a want or desire that leads to victory, okay? With the Six of Wands being here as the energy between the two of you, okay? Which is Leo energy, okay? And so um, fire energy is, promoting that action and taking the leap. And maybe right now, Scorpios, you're trying to figure out whether or not if you should take that leap into possibly returning to someone or making a connection with someone, okay, and how or what it would be like, okay. But in order for it to be fruitful and successful, you do have to actually take the step, okay, and you yourself have to be or feel fulfilled in where you are right now, okay. So it could be a lot of questioning going on. It could be a lot of worry going on for you, which you should try your best not to if you're putting your best foot forward. Okay. So with the signs that I have mentioned, you could take the time to kind of cross-reference to those particular signs, their readings. I just finished group 3 as far as Pisces is concerned. They don't have a right here, right now yet. Theirs will be coming eventually. But you could probably check the All My Loves, which was the last readings that were done for that group. Okay. You can also check your energy shout outs out. That would probably be helpful for you as well. Okay, so 3 card shuffle here with a cut. Okay, and so 1 from the top. This is your main focus where you should possibly be right now, between you and the situation. You can take both for yourself or both towards the situation, whatever resonates for you. Okay, Scorpio. So first message is tune in. Tune in. Solar plexus and sacral chakra alert. Okay, tune in is pretty popular since I've been doing these readings. The body here on the card is that of an adolescent, so it's time for you to really focus in on maybe your inner child, maybe work on those particular chakras, because they could be blocked. Okay, it says today, before doing what I normally do, I will take a moment to slow down, to place my hands at my heart space and take a few deep breaths. I will ask myself what I truly want, and I will honor however I am feeling. Okay? Tune in. Today, before doing what I normally do, I will take a moment to slow down, to place my hands at my heart space and take a few deep breaths. I will ask myself what I truly want, and I will honor however I am feeling. Okay? So honor that inner child within you. Okay? That is the place, those are the 2 chakras that really pull from what it is that you truly want. It's not always, your heart space. Your heart space is what you are passionate about. And in my opinion, kind of more so connects to that grounding chakra, the root chakra, okay, because you work your way up to that heart space and it exudes from there, okay, whereas your solar plexus and your sacral is more so about what actually brings you joy and emanates from that area, from a innocence of that when we were children. Okay, so it always in my eyes spiritually reverts to that inner child. Okay, because that's when we were our most joyous. Okay, something that may help, I do have candles that are limited, homemade candles on my Etsy shop. You may want to look into Bright Life and sunrise, which would be good for your solar plexus and sacral. Okay, and kind of use those for your meditations. I think those are going to be the only two that I really refer you guys to. Okay, as far as meditation. Okay, with items that are on my shop. Next message is casting spells. Casting spells. Root chakra, solar plexus again. Okay, and sacral as well. Okay, the words I speak and the stories I tell are like spells. What I say and believe, I attract more of. So I shift my story from lack to abundance, from victim to empowered, and from complaint to gratitude. Now, when I speak to others through my words, I am casting beautiful spells. Okay? So, Scorpio, please be mindful of how you speak. Okay? And what you speak. Okay? Speak abundance and not lack thereof. Okay? Especially in this situation, if you wanted to end with a victory. Okay? The only if you're talking about connecting with someone or making a really good first impression, your words your words have to be your bond. Okay, speak that which is genuine. Okay, to whoever it is you are trying to attract. Okay, if you're trying to attract this person, you are going to have to speak words that are genuine and not full of airs, if you will. Okay, the last thing anybody wants is a false representation of who you are. Okay, and so please don't speak too much on victimizing or anything of that nature. Really speak with a positive heart and mind about what it is that you truly want. Okay, remember this tune-in card stating that. Okay, honor how you're feeling and what it is that you truly want, especially out of this situation if you want it to come to fruition. Okay, so with that being said, let's get into the sacred geometry for you guys in regards to the energy of this entire reading, what the outcome is. We'll do 3 shuffles here, just the same as before, and cut by 3s. Okay, I will say between you and possibly Libra have one of the most well put together spreads so far with the Dreamcatcher read. Leo is like coming in right behind you guys, and that's only because theirs is more directed at more personal than personal empowerment than you guys when it comes to relationships. Okay, so you guys differ in that sense. Okay, one from the top and one from the bottom. Okay, because I will say this is better than most of the times that I've read for you guys as far as your spread when it comes to Dreamcatcher and overall. But y'all have a tendency of gaining this momentum and then it goes down. Okay, and that's because you guys are in your head so much. Okay, so it's time to get out of your head and maybe start putting things into action. Okay, let's see what your first message is, which is 16, conception. Okay, conception. 6, reevaluating. 1, note to self, awareness and following your intuition. Together equaling out to 7, talking about having that inner strength, okay, to do what is necessary. Okay, the frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Okay, our own focused awareness and intention. Okay, in what you can manifest. Okay, Scorpio. So conception. I will suggest, only because of the fact of just reading this, I would suggest Sanctuary to you guys as well on my Etsy shop. The link will be in the description box below, or you can go on my About Me page and the link is there as well. But Sanctuary has lapis lazuli in it and lotus flower as well, which is used to help with keeping negative thoughts at bay. So if you're constantly stressing out over a situation coming out victorious for you without actually putting anything into action, um, that is what is holding you back. Okay, is because you're staying, like I said, too much in your head. So it's time to remove those negative thoughts. Okay, the meditative oils are a roll on, and I would definitely suggest putting them on your pressure points, primarily your temples, your wrist, your neck, elbows, inner elbow, the divot of your elbow. Um, is the best places to put it, especially if you do yoga, and just kind of let that scent kind of roll through. You can carry it with you throughout the day. So at any given point in time, if you feel like your mind is being stressed out and you're having some worry, just rub it on your temples and just, breathe in very deeply, just like this tune in card stated, and just really breathe in positive energy and exhale the negative energy out. And imagine, that your mind is being purified in the sense of, breathing in a white light, okay, of positive energy, okay, and exhaling any dark energy, okay. So next is discernment. Number 20, equaling out to 2. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Okay, what you don't want is automatically going to pull itself away from you. Focus on what it is you truly want in a positive mindset in hindsight. Okay, discernment. Okay, this is definitely new energy alert, because I think discernment is this is like the first time this card has came out. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I truly appreciate your patronage. Feel free to subscribe so that way you can get notified when I post readings. Okay, the frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Okay, the frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Okay, I think compassion came up in Cancer reading. Okay, so if you have Cancer in your chart, your fellow water sign, you might want to go and take a look at that. Maybe fast forward if you like to compassion so you can get the message from that. Looking at this card, I automatically, it's like I feel as though there's like a bust of a head, if you will, with kind of like this orb coming above it. I love these cards because they're so lucid. They remind me of like lucid dreams, honestly. And so like this part right here is like the bust, and then this is like the jawline of the head, and when I'm looking at it, and then kind of like this orb that's coming out here. Okay, which I'm automatically paying attention more to this yellow light of energy, like this yellow orb, if you will. And it's kind of like has this tribal kind of pattern flowing through it in other spherical orbs around it that are more translucent. And so I feel like, it encompasses the meaning in this card in the sense of detachment, detaching yourself from what's negative, detaching yourself from anything that's not serving you, okay, but with balance, okay, okay. Like I said, you may not be blocked. Some of you may just be out of alignment, okay. So if you do chakra realignment, if it's been a while, it's maybe time for you to realign yourself, okay? If you are a metaphysical type Scorpio, time to clean those crystals. The new moon, which I would definitely suggest, I don't do the monthly manifestations anymore, but new moon energy is coming on the 18th of this month. So I would definitely focus on meditating on the 17th. I mean, not well, 17th going into the 18th, but the 18th is definitely new moon energy, and you want to meditate on that day, okay? And really clear your thoughts of anything negative that you have, that is on or weighing heavy on your spirit. Write it down, Scorpio, and burn it, okay? Because you want to remove that energy and meditate on manifesting that negative energy to detach from you, so that way you can get to this Nine of Cups energy of being fulfilled, so that way you can be fully available to whoever this is you're trying to connect to, okay? Um, and make sure you're, again, being very genuine about who you are, as a person, and what it is that you truly want, okay? In order for you to get this Six of Wands, you want this victory. You have to have discernment about moving forward in the sense of removing what is not serving you, okay? And maybe it's a question of whether or not this particular person will be able to vibe with the other people that you have in your life. But the question is, will these people be able to vibe with the person that you're trying to have in your life, okay? Because maybe the people that are currently in your life are from a previous phase, okay? That is time to actually detach from. All right. Um, Again, you're kind of vibing off of Leo's reading too, um, a little bit, and from group three's readings, of detaching from certain people. Okay. Been talking about this for the last couple of readings, so the signs are kind of, other signs are matching with others. So again, if you have certain placements in your birth chart that are important to you, such as friends and relationships, contracts, career, whatever the case may be, look at your birth chart and then go and look at those particular readings, such as Heart's Desire, All My Loves, may be helpful to you. And like I said, the energy shout outs, okay? Energy shout outs might be very useful to you, Scorpio, if you're looking for new crystals that carry more positive energy on them. I would definitely suggest running through those, either with your placement signs or your main sun sign of Scorpio, okay? So that way you can kind of cleanse your energy, and definitely do it during the new moon, okay? Put your, however you like to charge your crystals. Me personally, I put them in the windowsill at night. So I would say put them out on the 17th at night. Let them get that daytime energy, carrying over to the new moon energy on the 18th, okay? And let them stay all day, and put that intention of new energy to surround you and to pretty much protect you from any negative energy, okay? And maybe take yourself like maybe a cleansing spiritual bath, or shower, however you like to cleanse, okay? And really, it's a Sunday, so that gives you more than enough time to really acknowledge yourself, to rest your mind, body, and spirit, okay? And put on a chakra meditation that can help realign you. And listen to that for possibly 7 days, okay? I've suggested this before. I've just suggested it to Pisces, okay? This will help bring some balance to you, okay? Thus the reason why chakras in 7 days, okay? There are 7, okay? Do it for 7 days. This will bring you balance, okay? And you can add one inner strength and then balance if you listen to it for one more day, okay? So, with that being said, that's all that I have for you guys. I always go over with you guys, okay? And a few others, but you guys are in particular the main ones that I do. Okay, but it's all in love, Scorpios. Again, if I need to remind you, I have Scorpio in my seventh house, so it's why I understand you guys. Okay, but nonetheless, that's all that I have for you guys today. Again, you can check the description box below for other holistic items that I have in my Etsy shop, but primarily that sanctuary and the two candles of sunrise and bright life would really be helpful to you for your meditations, okay, and working on your solar plexus and sacral and working on that positive mindset, okay. So with that being said, Scorpios, peace.